Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's will be my first summer haul of 2020. Today on the rail I have a really nice mix of neutral tones, some blacks, creams, ivories, whites, and a little splash of sage green, which I feel is the colour of the year this year for 2020. Loads of dresses, some nice flippy satin skirts, just all really wearable pieces and all following a really nice neutral theme. Let's get started! Something that's featured quite heavily on this rail, I mean I say heavily, there's only 9 items, but 5 of them are like white ivory tones. We're going to start with this absolutely beautiful dress that I picked up on ASOS, but the brand is actually And Other Story. It's one of my favourite brands. The reason I loved this when I saw it on the model was because it just seems really romantic, like quite Wuthering Heights, dreamy, like almost like those old Victorian style nightgowns, which are just so beautiful and romantic. I'm 165 centimetres, I think this is going to be quite a bit below the knee for me. But yeah, I really just love how floaty and gorgeous it is for summer. It's really bright. It's more of an ivory than a pure white, which I also like. Alright, so this is the And Other Stories dress on. I expected the neck to be a little bit more boaty than this, but actually I think it's quite nice having a little bit of a dip. Feels lovely. I was a little bit concerned that it was going to be like overwhelming on my frame, but actually I think that's kind of the design style and I quite like it. The texture's really nice. I actually think this would go so nicely with like some raffia sandals, a big straw Loewe tote bag, big glasses in Ibiza somewhere. Like it's very Ibiza vibes. It's got that like bohemian feel. It actually feels really expensive. It was definitely less than £100, but I love it. It's great. Definitely a keeper and perfect for summer, and actually it's pretty timeless because it has that sort of old school romantic Victorian feel to it. Next up on the rail I actually have this in 2 versions. It was one of those items that I saw online and I was like, I really can't choose, I'm going to get both in the hope that I like one more and I send one back. Obviously it hasn't happened yet, I've still got both. I love this. This for me is like the perfect all-in-one outfit. It's a play suit, it's short, so I feel like it's great for summer, but it's also got long sleeves. It's a knit, which I mean I know you don't associate summer with knits, but here in the UK I wear knits all through summer because you just never know when the weather's going to change like that. For me, like even though it's quite like loose and shapeless in a way, it's just so cute. It's actually really playful and really sexy on. I love the fact that it's got a really low v-neck here, but you have the option to close the buttons if you wanted to be a little bit more demure about it. It's super oversized, really comfortable. Obviously I'm hanging out around the house a lot right now, but this makes me feel like I'm getting dressed at the same time, so let's chuck it on. Okay, here's the play suit on. I'm not sure if I mentioned before, this is play suit by Free People. I actually bought this off the website. They do keep selling out, so hopefully when this video goes up they are in stock again. They come in a few colours. This sort of like OT, I've never described anything as OT before. It's like an OT cream colour. It's so comfortable, as you can see, like it's got loads of room, super flattering, I love it. And it's got that sort of like rugby shirt style that's really popular right now as well. On the side we've got the really deep pockets, which I like. It feels so like chilled vibes, super like luxe loungewear. I also got it in black. I'll show you what the black looks like on now. I'm really not sure what colour I prefer actually. I do feel like I need to choose one and send it back, but then part of me is like, oh well I just love these, I'm gonna be able to throw them on whenever. I know I'm just trying to talk myself into keeping both colours, and obviously black is a neutral tone as well as this colour. Let me know in the comment section which your favourite was. Is it the OT cream or is it the black? So next up it's about to get really summery, and I've got a little crop top mini skirt combination. I've actually never worn a crop top this cropped before, so let's see how it goes. I picked up one of these MILKMAID tops. This is just an ASOS own brand. They keep selling out of these continuously, and every time I see it on Instagram I'm like, oh I need to get one, and I go on and they're all sold out. I finally found one in stock, but I didn't get my size. This is a size 12. I'm a size 8. But I'm taking a gamble here, guys, so let's hope it pays off. So I'm going to pair that with some satin skirts that I picked up, so let's pop it on and see what it looks like. Here we go. This is my little crop top and satin skirt number. And like I said before, I went for the 12 in this MILKMAID sort of like cropped cold shoulder vibe. You can actually wear it like this, up like that, but I think it looks a little bit more sassy like this. It doesn't fit too bad actually. I don't have that much boob, so if anyone is a size 8 and has a little bit more boob than me, then they could actually probably get away with this. And I think the reason is it's elasticated everywhere, so it's just clean to me, so it's actually okay. I would prefer obviously my normal size, but this does work, and it definitely wasn't expensive either, so I feel alright spending money on this and it not being like the perfect fit, I guess, but I think it looks okay. I paired it with this absolutely gorgeous and Other Stories skirt. This is available on their website and ASOS, I believe, but I just love it, and I've got two of these to show you. Now, I'm not typically a skirt girl. Like, I much prefer, if I'm gonna get my legs out, to wear either a dress or a pair of shorts, but I just thought these were gorgeous, and they're so 90s and just like feminine but also really flirty at the same time. So I also picked up the leopard print one to try as well, again from And Other Stories. They're both double lined, which means you're not going to get any like visible panty line through it, and they fit just on the natural waist. Now, I'm size 8. I do have quite a small waist, and I got a size 8 as well. But honestly, like if I had a big meal, then I'd probably be struggling a little bit. That's kind of my reference point in terms of size. So this type of look I feel like would go really nice with mules, slide on sandals. You could also like make it a little bit more sporty, put it with like a Nike trainer or something like that. So yeah, it's just a really nice summer look. Perfect for a date, like in a pub garden or a walk outdoors down by the river. We're pretty much halfway through the rail, guys. My next item, it's basically a plain rugby shirt in a marl grey. Now, I've been pretty much living in sweatpant material for the last 3 months, as I'm sure you guys can relate, but I love this because I'm really into this like jersey neckline at the moment. This is an ASOS design made piece, so it's their in-house brand. Worth noting here, I got size 12 even though I'm a size 8 because I wanted a really oversized look. Actually, now that I've seen it in the flesh, I probably would have gone with a 14 instead because I want it extra big. So just keep that in mind if you fancy ordering it for yourself. I'm actually gonna be a little bit extra and pair it with, yes, I am that girl, I got the Nike tennis skirt. So I think this could be like quite a cute look. Quite a vibe, quite an Instagram vibe. So yeah, let's pop it on. Alright, so this is my tennis vibe. Obviously I'm not gonna hang around the house in a skirt like this, but I just think it's so cute. I put trainers with it, tote bag, you know, just going out meeting friends. It's a casual look, but I think this Nike tennis skirt is literally having a moment right now. They're sold out everywhere. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. I bought the child's one. All of the adult women's were sold out, but Nike.com actually had a load of child sizes. So I'm wearing a size large, which they say I believe is a child's size 12 to 14 potentially, and they do go up to an extra large as well in children's, which is 14 plus potentially. Don't quote me on that. I will link everything down below for you guys. This fits me fine. Also, you'll see that it's got the little shorts underneath, so to preserve my modesty. So yeah, I just paired it with this oversized grey marl t-shirt. Actually, I think now that I've got it on, the 12 is perfect. So I did size up 2 sizes for this. So next up, we've got another white summer dress. This one's obviously a little bit more minimal and plain than the first And Other Stories one we saw. So I picked this out for a little bit of a contrast. Got really nice like puffy voluminous sleeves. Again, a deep V on this one, which actually is mirrored on the back, and it's got a really nice like little tie as well. It's kind of like an empire waist, so it sits underneath the bust and then it's full skirt out to the floor. It is maxi in length. Oh. Yeah, so I just ripped this, unfortunately. You can't tell, really. I can probably mend it at home. When I say mend it, I mean Nate can mend it because he's better with a needle and thread. This is a maxi dress in every sense of the word. It hits my foot, and I would probably wear it with Birkenstocks. So I think this one is for tall people potentially. I would actually prefer it to be maybe 4 inches shorter if I'm honest. So if you are a similar height to me and you don't want it to touch your feet, then just keep that in mind. Other than that, I absolutely love it. I really love the neckline. It's very clean. The sleeves hit at that famous perfect length that I always mention, just at the elbow crease, so it covers the upper arm perfectly. It's got a little closure at the top. It's not lined, so I would suggest wearing nude pants. Next up is the only colourful thing on the haul. The reason I've included the sage green number in this haul is because this colour is everywhere. I don't know anyone who's not wearing sage green right now. It's just having a bit of a moment. This is a full linen dress. Linen is obviously a lovely, lovely fabric for summer. I love wearing linen in summer. It's so floaty and breathable. Obviously it creases quite a bit. You can see that this is crease. I've not taken the time to iron it prior to showing you. Double scoop front and back. I got a size 8, my normal size. Let's try it on. The first thing I'm going to say about this dress is I absolutely adore the colour. It's beautiful. It's like a really white sage. It's not like a super deep green, which I don't feel suits me at all. But this feels really, really fresh. I also think that this dress has the potential to be quite sexy because of the deep U-neck and then the back. But you can see that my bust just ain't feeling it. So actually I would have gone a size down on this, but saying that, it actually fits me really nicely around the hips area. So maybe this is one for girls that have a slightly bigger fuller bust because then you would be filling it out. But bear in mind that it is actually quite low cut. But what I could suggest is, if you love the dress and wanted to keep it, a small alteration, fold that like that. If you sewed across here, you could actually bring it out quite a bit, and that actually fits me much better. This is a full maxi as well. It hits right to my foot. Because it's not a huge voluminous one, just like that white one we tried on, I feel like I can get away with this much better. It's not like swamping me. I think I'm going to keep it. I'm actually going to do like a little sew, a little stitch here and get rid of some of the excess. Just bring it up a little bit because I think it's gorgeous. I mean, for the price, the quality is what I would expect, if I'm honest, but I do think visually it looks really pretty. Okay, last number on the rail. We have this really beautiful oyster coloured satin number from Zara. It's a floor length dress. It's very minimalist in its shape. It's just a simple round neck here. At the back, it's got an opening with a tie that you can close. It's like a columny dress, but it's got a little bit of extra paneling at the bottom, so it kicks out and flares a little bit, so it's not too structured feeling. I just think it's gorgeous. It's very tasteful, very minimal. I feel like this dress has the potential to be absolutely beautiful, but it misses the mark a little bit for me for a few reasons. I'll tell you why. It's not lined, which is fine because the material is quite stretchy anyway, and it's not like you can see anything through, so one line is enough. I will point out though that it does have an extra bust lining. I imagine that's so there's no like too much nipple shape coming through. I'm a bit of a fan of hard nipples, so I don't really mind that look. Okay, so I got a size small, which is usually a 10 in Zara, and I'm normally an 8, so actually this dress runs small for definite. I would have picked a medium. Now I think the actual style is that it's slightly fitted and it does have some stretch in it, but I'm not sure if I like that too much. I think I would have preferred a little bit more looseness around the hip area. It fits nicely up here though. Overall, I think it's absolutely stunning, but I just think it's a little bit of a difficult dress to wear unless you're a certain shape. It just feels like it maybe clings in all the wrong places. But saying that, it was £19.99, so I feel like you're paying for what you get, really, if I'm honest. I'm actually on the fence about this one. I'm not sure if I'll keep it. I feel like I like how it looks on camera, but when I'm actually looking at myself in the mirror, I can pick out a load of faults, so yeah. Not sure. Well guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed my neutral themed summer staples haul. There's quite a few different pieces in there. Something for every occasion, I think. So yeah, if you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. As always, everything I've talked about will be linked down below. Thank you for your ongoing support on my channel. If you liked it, please subscribe. I do hauls all the time, and there'll be more videos coming really, really soon. Bye for now, guys.